was dial 90.3 FM. How are you doing? I mean, I was dancing like okay, maybe not dancing because if you're watching what we are doing, or what I say, if you're watching us via our website, you know that I wasn't dancing. I was well, hey, that reminds me, of course, you can be a part of the show when or if you join us via our website, that is voiceofthepeople.ng. Yes, that is www.voiceofthepeople.ng. Boss, because we're live on the Radio Garden app. So if you have an iPhone or you're an iOS user, what kind of iPhone you have, it could be an iPad, whatever do well to download the Radio Garden app and of course tune in to VOP 903 FM. So I'm going to give a rundown of what we do. To those who are just joining us, our new family members. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And of course, my name is the Lady Kofo. Let me even give you guys like a lowdown of how my weekend went. It was packed. Like, there's something about the weekend it just makes you forget that you need to work. But I don't think of it as work because I love my job. So I'm like, okay, this is fun. But imagine if it wasn't fun, I would just hate myself because what? My weekend was good. I was out of town. Yeah, it was more of a one big kind of, but it was good out of town. Yes. And just go to my Instagram to get all of the lowdown. I'm not gonna give you guys gist, so go to my Instagram. That is CHELADYKOFO, the Lady Kofo. That is the Instagram ID. And of course you're gonna see how my weekend went. I was just outside December gang. But it was actually very, very good. But yay, I'm back to work. And today, being Tuesday, we get to talk about family-focused conversations. Yes, being Tuesday, we do family-focused conversations. We talk about marriages. We talk about, children, parenting. We talk, all of it, all of that sauce, all those awesome conversation in between. That is what we do on Tuesdays. And of course, Wednesdays, which is our matchmaking Wednesday. Yeah, I actually connected, was it Divine and I can't remember her name though. Yeah, so they kind of connected on my show last week. So I'm expecting that by 2023 they will say, Asha Walker is 17,000, Gillis 100,000. That kind of vibe. Like I always love, be the bridge. This person wants to meet that person. I want to meet this person. I'm the girl. I'm the go-to babe. Every Wednesdays from 9:30 all the way down till 12 a.m. This is where you find me. And of course, at Thursdays, we have Anonymous Thursdays where we have messages, we have calls, people talking about what they really are going through, what they cannot tell their friends, what they cannot tell their family, what they cannot tell people that are close to them. So that is what you find us discussing if you tune in every Thursday from 9:30 all the way down till 12 a.m. And Friday we hold it down. It's Freaky Friday energy. We have DJ Maya that always does his thing with me. My show is like very, very short that Friday because we cannot be talking too much. It's Friday. Who talks too much on Friday? We dance, and it's December, so we gotta dance, we gotta boogie. You get it? So yeah, that is what we do. That is a rundown of the show if it's your first time tuning in, but you're welcome. So today being Tuesday, I have a very, very interesting guest with me. And of course, she's going to be talking to us about something that is going to shake tables. But you know me now, I love violence. I live for violence. I don't live for violence. I live for the Lord, please. We're talking about the mental health implications of cheating in a marital relationship. Yeah, so all of those questions of, are men naturally polygamous? Is it a man thing? Is it easy? This okay, when you get to a certain stage in your marriage, there's a probability, the man's energy is still on 1,000, and the woman who hit menopause, she'll be tired. So of course, he's going to be looking outside and all of that. I'm not for it. I'm not advocating for that. But we're going to be focusing on the conversation, the mental health implications of a marital cheating. Cheating rather in a marital relationship. So yes, that's what we're going to be doing today. And of course, I've got Joy Iseki, who is she's a lead therapist at the JI International, which is a relationship and marriage slash family coach. Coach brand, I beg your pardon, and she's going to be dissecting that conversation with us from 9:30. So don't go anywhere. The only thing you need to do, I would advise you to do, because I mean we can be talking and making jest, having fun while at it, but also there's a whole lot of information, there's a whole lot of knowledge, there's a whole lot of tips and nugget that you're going to get. I mean, you necessarily don't even have to be married, you could just learn. You never know. You can wake up tomorrow and they propose to you now, you'll not be saying, what did I know? Because I feel like what we go through in this part of the world, or would I say what we suffer for, is lack of knowledge. We don't know these things. But how do you know? It's as easy as, okay, I'm going to school, I'm reading books. That's what we don't imbibe. You want to get into a marriage. Have you read books about marriages? Have you had conversations about marriages? Relationship experts, do you come across them intentionally, or you're just let's plan for the big wedding, the marriage will sort itself out? People plan for weddings with zero planning for the marriage, and you're going to be living with that person for the rest of your life. So you don't want to be caught up in that situation. You're like, okay, what do I do in situations like this, or how do I help this person? I've had a whole lot of, when I first got married, I didn't know how to do this. I didn't know how to, like, some people cutting off their friends when they get married. There's just a whole lot of conversation in that. And that is what the Tuesday program is about. That is the family focused conversations. That is what we're hoping to achieve and attain with all of this conversation. So don't worry. We have 10 more minutes. And of course, when I come back after this break, we're going to be having our guest coach. She's going to be talking a storm. I came in my own writing pad because I want to be writing. I want to learn. So if you have questions about anything concerning that conversation, I'm talking about the mental health implications of cheating in a marital relationship, do well to send me a message. I cannot take calls whilst I'm on the phone with my guests. So please, I'll endeavor that you send me messages on my WhatsApp number, that is 0700 903 9039. I'll take that again and I'll take it slowly. 0700 903 9039. So it is 0700, that is 0700 903 9039. Yes, so that is the WhatsApp number. So you can send me messages. I would be more than glad to take them. And of course, do not forget that YouTube, we are currently live on YouTube. You can watch me live. I am not wearing a wig to work today. Let me just confess myself now. Let me just confess it by myself. So people will not say, yes. And I look like I'm looking for an admission in Unilag. Like, no cap. I always look so petite every time I take out my hair, or I'm not wearing a wig, or I don't have braids on. Like, it's just very, very, it makes me look really, really young. And it's good, yeah. But then again, I don't like all this. Just someone just stop you and be like, I'm your auntie. I'm your auntie. But here you can get to watch me live on our YouTube page. That is Voice of the People. Yes, that is VOP 903 FM. I beg your pardon. VOP 903 FM. That is our YouTube handle. You can get to watch me live. And of course, the website's address has not changed. That is www.voiceofthepeople.ng. Do not go anywhere. I am going to be right back. Stay with me, darlings.
Every day strike, ASU strike, market women strike, even Kole people they strike. We don't become country of strikers.
Even light self, we no fit give us. Don't run for motor. Even leg self, we get accident.
Why una they complain? Why una they complain? No una they collect bribe, they vote Chokoloko Bango share.
Ìṣèjọba tó dára òun là ń béèrè.
Anyị chọrọ ọchịchị onye kwuru uche ya. Anyị achọrọsị ọchịchị nchigbu.
Ala ndeze temeka muna so mekio.
What do we want? I made the rule us well.
Don't take it for noise. It's the people's voice. They have made their choice. Respect that voice for all to rejoice. VOP 90.3, Voice of the People.
I am Esther Wachuku, and I want to say to you, Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year!
This is Jude Ikami Jude, and I'm saying a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to you.
A Merry Onaife, Debbie. Merry Christmas to you.
Egbe. Yes, it's a very happy season. Merry Christmas to you. For me, Yemi Adue, I wish you all the best. God bless you. Hello, beautiful people out there. I go by the name Kizzy K, the voice of the mic. The season is great, the atmosphere is beautiful, and the city is lovely. From my heart, I say a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. I'm the voice of the mic. Come out.
Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Oyèfọ́lú kọ tèmi láti VOP 90.3 FM là ń kí pé a kú pọ̀pọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ ọdún ọ̀pọ̀ rẹ̀ la ó ṣe o. Abíọ́dún Ọ̀jẹ́dèjì lórúkọ mi. Merry Christmas to you.
Hi, besties. The Lady Kovo here, and I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Hi, my name is Kayla, and I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas.
Humble Chika Iro, Manipo Madibo One, the voice of the people, Bebo Rage, Okuko. Merry Christmas, Ibo Muruse, was Ofekere Simesi, Omo.
Nkonye chili, yazelo. Nkonye chili, yazelo. Nkonye chili, yazelo. Oge mmemme, ekeresimesi. Igbo maije mano, ambu tobe chukwu kasme. Anabom to hamso woke marama. Okwi mano. Anamasiono. Merry Christmas. Oga no nama.
What up, world? Wow, it's another time of the season again. We're grateful for being alive, and we wish you compliments of the season, especially from me, Ayola.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM.
VOP 903 FM. Definitely in all of the Christmas feel. Like, ooh, I love that. And of course, that is all of us at VOP 903 FM telling you Merry Christmas, darling. It is Christmas week, and I don't even know how to behave. Like, imagine what I'll be like when it's like Christmas itself, you know? Oh my goodness, welcome back to the show. It is Late Night Show with the Lady Kafo, and of course, I will be in the studio all the way down till 12 a.m. and I'm super duper excited. I have a guest that I would be, she's going to be joining us now. Her name is Joy Iseki. She is a psychologist, a counselor, and of course a coach. And she's about the family. She's about marriages, you know. And we're going to be talking about the mental health implications of cheating in a marital relationship. Hi, Joy.
Hi.
Hi.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening. How are you doing? Merry Christmas in advance. It's Christmas week.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you.
Yay. I don't know how to behave.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I don't know how to behave. I'm like, okay, Hamatan, there's no Hamatan, but now there's Hamatan. I just want my account to be freaking. So, but moving on. Thank you for joining me this beautiful evening. I really appreciate that you're doing this with me. And we're going to be talking about the mental health implications of cheating in a marital relationship. So the first question I want to ask like, does a marriage ever survive after a cheating scandal or a cheating situation? And if it does, is it dependent on who cheated? You know how they say, oh, if a woman cheats, the marriage is over. But if he's a man, African men are naturally polygamous. And take it like that. You hear stories that say, your own is even better. This man, in fact, even married the woman inside. Like, they water down that effect, expecting the woman to understand, But my question now is, does a marriage ever survive? Like, how many % of marriages that go through that cheating scandal actually see light of day?
Okay, very interesting question. And it's a question that people often ask me. So I think, yes, marriages do survive infidelity.
Ooh.
I must say, they do, yes. The only thing is that it might not remain the same.
Okay.
Things might not be as they were prior to when maybe one of the partners or both partners found out there was cheating going on. Okay? So now it depends on what the partners want. The reality is that in any form of relationship, infidelity is part of the struggle.
Yeah.
And if the partners decide that, okay, we want to be together despite what happened, okay, it might take time. It might take time because the memory of what happened will always be there. Okay, but some marriages do survive infidelity.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And it's harder for the marriage to survive if it was the woman that cheated. I hope you know that, especially in this part of the world.
It's part of the world, Abby. It's harder.
Yes, it's harder.
But why is it that? Because I feel like that's unfair. That's double standards, like, if you ask me. Because you would cheat and you expect me to forgive you. But if I cheat, I'm the bad person. Like, I'm the one that should be, I should be taken to the gallows. Like, you should shoot me or something. Like, why? I mean,
it's a man's word.
Tell me about it.
Yes, it's a man's word. And I think that's the reality that we have to face, even though we don't want to know. It's a man's word. It's actually easier here in this part of the world, for the marriage to survive after a cheating experience if it has to do with the man. Okay? Because even if the lady decides that she wants to leave, many people in her family, her friends, the community, religious bodies, they would even, encourage her, to stay, and they will tell her it's one of those trials. But oftentimes, if it happens to be the woman, I'm not saying that there are no men that do accept their wife fully even after cheating, but it's less common.
Wow.
I don't know. They just can't bear it a lot of times, so that should be well noted. It's easier for the marriage to survive after such experience when
it was the man that
cheated. Yeah.
God help us. God help us. This gender. Okay, now let's go to the focus of the conversation we're having tonight. That is the mental health implications. I mean, I like how you took that topic itself. I say, let's talk about the mental health implications, because there's so many implications. There's a physical one, There's financial implications, especially in this side of town where there's so many conversation about child support. I mean, not like the Western countries where you're like, okay, even if you want to do some things, you first think that the money I have in the bank is going to be divided into two. It was Kanye is paying that much in dollars just because himself and Kim are no longer together. There's a lot of that implication, but we're talking about the mental health implication of cheating in a marital relationship. Please take me through that real quick.
Sorry, I didn't hear your last sentence.
I'm saying you should take me through the mental journey, of someone who has been cheated on in a marriage.
Yes. Okay, first off, one thing that has to be clear, if I say that I'm your wife or that I'm your husband, one thing that I expect from you is total commitment to a large extent, right?
Yeah.
Even though you might expect that certain things would happen, but you don't want to admit it to yourself, and you don't want to know. That's why sometimes when you even have conversations on marriage and cheating and all of this, some couples would say, okay, even if he's doing it or even if she does it, I don't want to know.
Oh,
let's just pretend
be
like
oblivious of
both
that.
of us. Right. Now, so what happens is that when the cheating happens and there's now knowledge of that cheating, there's the mistrust. There's a break in trust. And that's the mental thing. It's just like it's like a shift. And that break in trust actually affects the relationship. It affects the state of mind of the individuals involved.
Yeah.
For the person that was cheated on, it's betrayal. Okay? It comes with betrayal. It's rejection. It's a lot of things that goes on in their mind. They try to answer the question of why. Why? You know, why? Why did this happen? Why did he do it? Why did she do it? You know? And from that question of why, the mind goes into, you know, thinking of different things. And from there, it can lead to, you know, anxieties. Some people get depressed. Some people become so isolated because now they are blaming themselves for what happened. You know, it's like a roller coaster of many events happening at the same time. And I think it's because of this reason that people just prefer not to know what is going on.
What is going on?
Okay? Yeah, but the main thing is the betrayal. That's always the first thing. That shock. That like, oh, so it can happen to me. Because many times when we hear these things, we want to assume that it's far from us.
Yeah, it seems far off.
Exactly. And then now it's at your doorstep. And not just there, it's happening in your home. You know, and then that shock, that initial shock brings in a lot of mental breakdown, mental struggle, you know. Yeah, that's where it has to start from. That's where the mental issues and the emotional baggage start from. Okay? Now, I want to talk about, let's say, what happens after then. I told you the first thing is that trust, that breaking trust.
Yeah,
so the
breaking
individuals now start to have the possibility of having trust issues. Now, not just with their partner, even if let's say it's a guy that did this. For a woman, the next thing is that all men are just the same.
Starts to project.
They are not loyal.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They are not trustworthy. You know, and so that builds on to further mistrust in other people, and so they start having trust issues with people in relationships generally. Because if the one person that I could trust with my life, that I could trust with our what we like for covenant, could you know, could do this to me, then who are you? Who's the next person that I would, you know? So that starts with trust issues, and with trust issues, we can develop paranoia. Okay, when you become paranoid, when you're always suspicious of people's behavior towards your people's attitudes. Okay, so these are the ways that cheating. You know, one thing is a habit happens in one place, and then it spreads. It begins to affect us in different areas if we don't take it up to manage the effect of that behavior. Okay, so it's a big deal. Okay, that breaking trust is a big deal, and even it happens in normal relationships, even before marriage. When a lady has dated 2 or 3 guys, or a guy has dated 2 or 3 ladies, and he found out that they cheated on him or her, they generalize it. They say, "Oh, all men are the same. All women are the same." That's the same experience that shows up in marriage, and even worse, because for you to say, "I want to marry this person," you trust them. You feel like they've got your back. They won't do certain things to you. And so when something like this happens, for you, there's nobody that is trustworthy anymore. You know, so that's spill over to even your normal relationships, your platonic relationships, and all of it. You become very suspicious. Yeah.
Okay. I see some people sending us, calling us already. Please do also send us a message. We cannot take calls at the moment. 0700 903 9039. That is the WhatsApp number to send us a message on, and of course I would take it. So we have a message here. Let me take the WhatsApp line again. I feel like I took that in a rush. For people that are trying to send us a message, 0700 903 9039. That is the WhatsApp line to send us a message on, and I will read it. So I don't know if we should just continue with the conversation and then take messages later. Let's see if we can take 1-2 more questions. And of course, I already have a message here, and I feel like, this message, let's take this particular message. I'm very sure it's going to take us to other conversations. So this person goes on to say, thank you for this conversation. My fiance and I are getting married next year. She cheated on me 2 times while we were dating. And I told her that I forgive her the 2 times because of the distance, you know. I think this person is saying that, oh, they were in a distance relationship. Yeah. And he goes on to say that, oh, I like to believe that I've forgiven her, but I will not lie, it keeps coming back to mind every single time. We're looking at getting married next year, but I have doubts. Is this something that I should just forget about, or should I carry on with it and seek for help? Okay, so this is not a marital setting. This is a dating setting. You know, they've been dating for a while, and this lady cheated 2 times, you know. Probably she blamed it on distance. You know, it's a distance relationship. You're not always here. This person is around. It just happened. And I think the babe confessed because he's saying that he forgave her. So there's no way he would have known. I mean, she came out, she confessed. So it was more of remorse, you know. She was feeling bad about what she did. But he's saying that, okay, you know what? I forgave her the 2 times, you know. And I like to believe that I have. But planning a whole marriage, planning my life with this person is just hard to not think about it. Is this something that I should go on with? Do I need to seek for advice? Do I need to go for counseling? Or is this something that I would forever remember? That is the message that we have here. So if you have messages that you want to send me, and you know, you can decide to stay anonymous if you want to. If you do not want to, the WhatsApp line is 0700 903 9039. Yes, that is the WhatsApp number. Please, over to you. You are the counselor here.
For me, they are not married yet.
Yes, they are not.
And it seems like he has not forgotten about it. So asking us if it's something he can forget, we are not his memory box. I doubt that it's something that he would forget. And then there's a truth there. If she's cheating multiple times, is she a polygamist? Does she want to be with multiple men? You know, sometimes I think people should have these conversations. You know, I'm sorry I have to keep this in. You know, I still, because they are not married, so I can have that conversation. Maybe that is not the time to stay with one man. Maybe she can make up that decision right now before, you know, being into monogamy. Because we tend to think that monogamy is the only relationship that exists. You know,
but in this side of town, in this African country, like, how will you say you have 2 husbands? How do you want to tell your African mother that one? Like, no way.
Well, people do these things. You know, people do these things. It might not be public.
Really?
It might not be,
wow. Oh, that's new.
To every other person. Yes, but people do these things, okay? So I think that they should be very clear on that. That's what I would say. And then decide if it's something, because for me, based on this question, he has not forgotten. And I do not tell people to forget, because you have memory. You're supposed to have a memory. The thing is that when you remember, do you still feel betrayed? Are you still hurt? Okay. Are you going to use it against her? I think that's up to them. They are adults, I believe. So they can think through that first. Yes, that's what I think.
Okay. All right. I see people trying to still call us. Please don't call us. I beg you. Don't call us. Send us a message. Yeah. Send us a message. 0700 903 9039. Please, I beg you. If you want to ask a question or clarify on anything concerning this topic, I would advise that you send us a message on 0700 903 9039. I beg you, please. All right, so moving on to further questions. So this one goes on to say, my boyfriend randomly says he cannot be with one woman. It's all cruise and bands. But if I'm looking at settling with this guy, is it something that I should take seriously? You know how they say when people tell you who they are, believe them. So I think that's what is playing out here.
If I hear you correct, she's saying that her boyfriend said he cannot be with one woman.
Yeah, he randomly says it. It's just like, oh, you know what? You know how they just you just say stuff. But you're like, I don't mean it now. I don't mean it. But if it's too frequent, maybe you do mean it. Maybe it's something I should be mindful of. But if you're saying that, oh, you cannot be with one woman, then maybe there's going to be somebody outside, or better still, you're going to bring her inside, you know. So yeah, so that's what she's saying. Like, oh, should she take it seriously, or should she just say, you know, oh, maybe it's just bands, you know, maybe it's just playing with me, he's just trying to pull my legs. I see my reaction. So that is that is one
I think,
situation.
are you asking me this question? Because it's not really clear, right? And I can't hear you well. Did you ask me
No,
to say something
we
about?
have yes. You, I mean, you'd like to react. She's saying that is it something she should look into? She should take seriously, or is it something that she should just take randomly? Because I mean, he says it at random too, so it's not like something of much of a big deal.
Yes, please, dear writer, if you are listening to us, please don't take it randomly. He's telling you who he is. Like I said earlier, some people are actually polygamous. The problem is they are not courageous enough to accept it. And so they enter monogamous relationship and start causing havoc. Okay, this guy is clearly a polygamist. He has made it clear to you. So you have to decide if that's the kind of relationship you want. It is not, please don't take it randomly. This is not a random thing. He has said it. He has made it very clear.
So
when people tell you or show you who they are, don't doubt them. Believe them. You always must believe them. He's telling you who he is. You have to believe him. Don't make excuses for him.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is that, you know what, take it seriously, sis. Take it seriously.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So if she doesn't mind being she doesn't mind having multiple women, you know, with her as co-wife or co-girlfriend, it's fine. But if she's a monogamous person, I think that you should just take it seriously. That's what I would say.
Okay. The messages are coming in really funny and I love it. Do want to send in your messages on WhatsApp line that is 0700 903 9039. We're talking about the mental health implications of cheating, of infidelity in a marital relationship. So this one goes on to say that my husband is cheating. I don't know if I should confront him. I don't want to act paranoid. Should I search his phone so as to not sound crazy? I'm looking for every evidence I can find. And I think I'm losing my mind. Don't search his phone, sis. But that's also another thing. I feel like this 2022, there's just all of these unwritten dating codes. Like, don't search his phone. Don't go to his house unannounced. My dear, go to his house unannounced. Go there. Let's know what you're hiding. Search his phone. Check his ATM password. Who is he spending money on? Check his account statement. Let's know what we are getting into. Because marriage is for it's for, you'll be married more than you'll ever be single for. And if you're looking at getting married, you should get married well. You know, there's all of these buzz and frenzy about proposals, wedding, and then you marry, you're now inside it. I understand that this person is doing somehow. They're having mood swing. Is it the woman outside that is spoiling their day? Like, it really, really shows how little, or would I say least prepared we are for the actual marriage. I mean, I was even saying that before you came in on the show. Like, we prepare a whole lot. Oh, event planner, the jollof fries, the small chops. But nobody is talking about, okay, what are your values? What do you think, okay, if I don't get pregnant on time, if I don't get pregnant on time, is this something that you're looking to adopt? Or are you looking, like, all of these scenario questions and scenario situations? Nobody's talking about it. And I mean, she's even asking, like, oh, should I search his phone? Apparently, she hasn't even searched his phone. She's just feeling like, okay, you know, a woman knows when a woman knows, you know. She doesn't need to be told. Like, she can just tell. I mean, she knows her husband. And she's saying that she feels like he's cheating, you know, how he's no longer paying attentive, how he's very much engrossed with his phone, you know. All of those signs are there. And she's like, oh, you know, I want to confront him, but I don't want to look stupid when I confront him. I don't want to, you know how they just say, you're acting drama. Oh my God. If anybody tells me that's here, walama. So what should this young lady do? Should she confront him? Should she search his phone, or should she just, you know what?
I would rather she have conversation with her husband first. Okay, it's not the phone that is cheating; it's the husband she's assuming is cheating. And if you look at her statement, it's still an assumption. She's not so certain.
Yes.
Okay. Whatever it is that seems to have changed, maybe the attention, like you mentioned, or whatever it is, they should start with conversation. conversation. I think people need to communicate more. We don't talk. We don't communicate as much as we should. We assume a lot, and then we start reacting. Okay, we start giving silent treatments. We start trying to look for faults and reasons to cover up our assumptions. Why not communicate and have the conversation with your husband first? Okay, I don't think that we should just take up people's phones or personal items just because they are our spouses. I actually don't believe in that personally, especially if it's passworded. If they are personal property, they gave you the password, that's fine. Okay, I think that you should communicate with your husband. That's what I think.
So you're saying that
yes, they should have the
if it wasn't in a marriage setting, you shouldn't check your husband or your boyfriend's phone. Is that what you're saying?
Whether married or not, marriage does not make you lose your individuality. That's where we have a problem. That's why we're having issues. We don't own the other person just because we are married to them. Even in marriages, that's why people get convicted for rape in marriage. Forget Nigerian lapses in the law. If you leave Nigeria and you forcefully, have sex with your partner, whether male or female, you could go to jail for rape because you don't own them because you're married to them. These are boundaries you must respect. Every individual have boundaries. Okay, these things help. We don't have this conversation in this part of the world. Just because you're married to a woman or a man does not mean that you can just do anyhow with their personal stuff. Have conversation with your husband. Let him know how you're feeling. Let him know why you think he's cheating, and then listen to him. I think that's fairer than, okay, now let's assume she goes to check the phone. What happens? What does she want to do? Call the co-partner?
No, not really called. Not call the person now. You should just have it as receipt. You know, some women actually print it out too. Like I saw a video on Instagram the other day. Like she printed out receipts, that you are evidence that you are cheating on me. So this is it. On so day, you texted her, "Hi babe," and she responded, "My love." So for evidence, but law courts, they will ask you, "Do you have evidence?" She will say yes. So she's gonna bring out that evidence. So that's why she needs to check his phone.
Do they want to divorce? You're talking about court. You keep planning on divorcing the husband?
I don't know. I don't think that.
These are the things. What is the aim? Is it reconciliation? This is still an assumption. She's not certain. Why not have conversation with your husband? Maybe something else is wrong. Maybe he's having a hard time at work. Maybe he's distressed. Maybe there's a hidden sickness. Everything is not just about another person in your partner's life. Talk about it first. That's why you're married. Why can't you talk to somebody you're married to? Why can't you share your feelings with someone you're married to? Why are you looking for the phone? Why can't you have conversation with your partner? A heart-to-heart conversation. You should start from there.
Okay. I think that one hits home. Like, just sit this person down and say, "Guy, I married you. I know you by the back of my palm. So I think that this is what this young lady should do. Just sit down. Even if you feel like, they're going to lie, or maybe they're not going to come out clean, at least let that conversation be heard, and you are not moving based on assumption.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right then. Please do want to keep the messages coming through. 0700 903 9039. That is our WhatsApp line. So send me a message if you can. We're talking about the mental health implications on mental health implication of cheating, I beg your pardon, in a marital relationship. So let's go back to the topic, because I feel like we did take a few of those calls, messages, I beg your pardon, to be able to shed more light on the topic. So now I'm going to ask about self-esteem. How your partner validates you, not really validates you, like affirms you, like you're so beautiful, you're the most beautiful woman in the world, and all of those sweet things that make women just forget, and find out that this person actually cheated. What are the effects it has to your mental health, like to your mental space, especially if everything this person tells you is true? Like, you would like to believe that, when this person says I'm in Lagos, they're in Lagos. If the person says I'm the most beautiful baby has ever set his eyes on, that means I am, and then you find out that this person was probably maybe telling another person the same thing, or saying and doing things that was exclusively meant for you to other people. So let's talk about the self-esteem. Like, what does it actually do to your esteem?
Yes, it is actually one of the things, only mentioned one thing so far. It's actually one of the points I wanted to talk about.
Oh, please go on,
because when you find out that you have been cheated on, there's that likelihood, just like you mentioned, of developing feelings of low self-esteem. Okay, because the first word you used was very correct. We do need validations from our partners. Okay, whether affirmation or validation, it's part of the emotional availability, the emotional support. Okay, that gain from relationship, especially marital relationship. Okay, so let's assume that you have had a healthy relationship to a large extent. Okay, and that kind of helps your self-esteem. That's the truth. There's a direct relationship between healthy relationship and our self-esteem. So now when you find out that your partner has been cheating on you, what happens is that you start to doubt yourself. Okay, you start to doubt your look, your beauty, especially for the women. You start to assume that, okay, maybe you're not fine enough, you're no longer in shape. Okay, you're not appealing to him. Okay, so that affects your your esteem. Okay, it can lead to the possibility of developing low self-esteem as a result. Okay, that's why I see some women, they start going extra hard on themselves, trying to lose the weight, trying to get
revenge body,
whatever, like that. Revenge body, that's the word I was looking for. Because they feel like maybe they are no longer, sexy as they went in the beginning. For the men, especially if it has to do with maybe at the moment when he was going through, because men go through erectile dysfunction a lot as they go older. Maybe at some point he experienced that. He starts to think, oh, is it because I no longer satisfy her in bed? Is it because of this or that? And all of this have a negative impact on how they esteem themselves. They could lead to the possibility of low self-esteem. Okay, so that's one of the, in fact, the serious issue. And with low self-esteem comes withdrawal, because you now feel like lesser of yourself. You might start withdrawing. You might start isolating yourself. You might interact less than you usually would, because now you are so self-conscious. You don't feel fine enough. You don't feel good enough. You don't feel enough for this partner. You think it's because of all of these things. That's why they cheated on you. So that means you start to blame yourself. Okay? So instead of facing the main problem, you blame yourself. You internalize it. So it becomes a rejection. You feel rejected. The way you are, it's not like they no longer want you. Okay? And all of that have a negative impact on our esteem. Okay? And from the moment we are feeling like we've been rejected by our partner, we feel like other people are also rejecting us. They are seeing the lack of beauty in us. So it could lead to social isolation. You interact less. You find a lady, she's no longer her old self. The guy is no longer himself. Or maybe he hangs around drinking. He keeps ruminating over the issue, imagining what happened. How did she do it? How did he treat her in bed? Did he do better than him? This comparison, and the comparison with the cheating partner's girlfriend or boyfriend, that comparison is actually what creates that huge damage, and also what they extend towards that partner, where sometimes the woman goes after the husband's side chick, or and then she's trying to harm the lady. The man is also trying to harm the side boyfriend, because they feel less relative to this person. Okay, and so it's a cycle. Low self-esteem is actually a big issue when it comes to cheating in marriage. Okay, because you first internalize the blame. You think it's because you're no longer fine, you're no longer in shape, you're not doing well in bed, you're not pleasing her enough. That's why she did that. But you cannot blame yourself, and that's one of the major things. It's not because of you. You have no total control over another person's behavior.
Choices.
They did it because they wanted to do it. It's as simple as that. It's not because you're now fatter. It's not because you're no longer appealing. They might use that as excuses, but that's not the reason. There are other ways to solve this problem. There are other ways to go about that problem. Okay, it's because they wanted to do it. That's why they did it. And that's one of the ways we can use to, help ourselves to regain back our self-esteem, to regain back ourselves from that blaming. Okay?
Wow. Bruh, that was a whole lot. I mean, I feel like one thing that stood out from what you said now is the fact that you cannot be the center of like you cannot be at the center taking all of the blame for other people's choices. You know how some men cheat, and it is the woman that's feeling ashamed. She's the one feeling less of herself. She's the one that people are saying, oh, that's the woman that her husband cheated on her. You know, there's that societal stigma. People even look at it like, oh, probably she didn't even do well enough, or probably she didn't. There's this popular relationship coach guy. He's in the UK or in the US or wherever it was. I think it's Dawson. I've forgotten his name now. That he cheated on his wife. He came on social media. He was apologizing, gaslighting her, and then she accepted him back. And then until recently, it was now made obvious that, okay, he has finally left his wife. And then this woman went on Twitter trying to, I don't even know what she's trying to do. And people came at her dress sense. And I felt the cyberbullying was hitting the roof. I'm like, why are you guys like this? Like, they were literally trolling this woman, say, oh, see what you're wearing. That's why he left you. And then I can just imagine what is going through the mind of that woman, because this is someone that's trying to survive a divorce. And here are people on social media blaming everything they can see from the outside. It's how people say that, oh, the only thing that can keep a man is the man that wants to be kept, not snake in a monkey shadow, not cooking a father rice in a father sauce. There's how people just take all of the blame. They just blame themselves. But what do you think people, or would I say women and even men, should do in situations where they feel like, oh, where their self-esteem is being attacked, where they feel like, oh, probably maybe because I'm not good in bed, or maybe, oh, I don't know how to do this. They try to find faults in themselves for other people's choices. Did you get?
Like I said earlier.
Okay, please go on.
You do not take the blame for people's behavior. That's very important. Okay, one of the major things we do in counseling for people who felt betrayed by their partner is actually this core part: learning to not take the blame for what was not, yours. Okay, we have to allow people face consequences for what they did and not bear the brunt of what happened. Because what you're saying here now, just what I explained earlier, the idea that, oh, it's because maybe you're not good in bed, you don't satisfy her, you don't give her enough money, or she feels she's no longer in shape, okay, she's not appealing any longer. Okay, those could be part of it, but was it talked about? Did you guys find solutions to it? Okay, did you address those things, or you're just assuming that because of this and that, that's why they did what they did? So don't take the blame. Don't take the blame for people's behavior. I really do not support that. You take the blame, you start to personalize another person's behavior as being your fault. It never helps. It doesn't help. That's where the low self-esteem issue starts from. Okay? Because now you think that it's because you're not worthy. It's because of your fault. You start to doubt yourself, doubt your beauty, doubt you as a person. Okay? And that affects you. Yes. That affects your personhood. Okay? And that has a way of having a negative impact on your mental health, because the moment you're dealing with low self-esteem, it comes with the roller coaster of emotions.
That
is not helpful for your well-being.
True that. Thank you very much for that one. You've made mention of mistrust. You've made mention of shock. The fact that so it can happen to me too. Wow. I think with that shock, it comes with a lot of self-denial. Like, no, it can't be me. It's like when somebody gives you breakfast, you're like, no, it can't be. Maybe this person is, or maybe there's a miscommunication somewhere, And also, let's talk about, you spoke about self-esteem. What are the other mental health problems or mental health challenges that someone that has just been cheated on in a marriage situation can actually go through?
Okay. For a person that was cheated on, a lot of things they feel betrayed.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier. And that betrayal might actually lead them to experience trauma-related symptoms.
Trauma-related
By the time you
symptoms.
feel, yes, like anxiety, like flashbacks about the event. Maybe when they, like this lady, now let's give a practical example. This your lady who wants to confirm through phone if her
Yeah.
husband is actually
Cheating. Yeah.
is actually cheating. The moment she checks the phone and perhaps find that he's having a very passionate relationship through WhatsApp. Okay, you know, I told you there's that initial shock. Okay, now after that moment, days after, weeks after, her mind is going to be replaying that first time she saw those messages. She's going to be replaying the messages, maybe, or the videos or text or what pictures or the passionate moment that she sees, that she saw between the husband and the partner. So that could lead to flashback. Okay, so that's what we call trauma-related symptoms. They are somewhere. They start to remember what the husband said, how they acted, or what the wife said, how the wife acted, and they even start to imagine how their spouse behaved. Especially for men, this is common among men. They start to imagine, okay, how the man had made their wife feel on bed. Did he do it better? Because men have that idea of always comparing themselves in bed. Okay, and that could lead to flashback. And these are trauma-related issues. That in fact, there's the possibility of that causing a form of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Okay, and that's where it becomes a deep issue. Okay, and also it can lead to mood swings. The moment you remember that message, maybe you saw your husband telling this lady, "Oh, you're so beautiful. I love you so much. You're more beautiful than my wife. I wish I meant you before my wife."
Wow.
Blah, blah, blah. And then the woman remembers that. The moment she remembers those messages, her mind goes to those messages. Her mood changes from wherever she is at that moment. Okay? So it leads to mood swings. Okay? And then she might start to find difficulty with sleeping. All right? So these things are not just events that happen. They're not isolated events. They actually expand towards different experiences. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I always advise people is the first thing you have to do is have this conversation with yourself. Okay? Have the conversation. Let them know how you feel about what happened. And then try to understand, let them tell you why they did whatever they did. Okay? I mean, in some instances, because we're actually Africans, there are some realities before us that because of religion, we try to deny. In having the conversation, you might find out that if your spouse wants multiple partners, maybe they want to marry another wife. Do you understand? You know, I just feel like sometimes we deny so many things, and that would help you decide if you want to stay in such situation.
Make an informed
Or
decision.
you want to, exactly, or you want to separate yourself and move on with your life. Okay, rather than killing yourself with all of this problem. Okay, don't run from the conversation. Don't try to make it so public or crying for public sympathy. First of all, deal with the person who betrayed you, with whom you felt betrayed. Have that conversation. Why? What happened? Okay, have the conversation and sit through that conversation. See how you can do, if that's what you want, or let them tell you what their plan is. Do they want to marry multiple partners? And if that's not what you're into, you can quietly
Leave. Okay. All right. I mean, that was one straight to the point advice. Like, but I think Nigerian men, or would I say African men, will not actually tell you that, oh, you know what, I cannot stay with one woman, or even now that, because you hear some stories that even on their wedding day, their side chick is attending their wedding. Like, yeah, like no respect. But for some women, that's not a deal breaker. For some other women, it's like, oh, how could you? But half the time, I feel like people should actually make informed decisions, like you said. Okay, so we have a message here. Please do what to send in your messages on 0700 903 9039. That is our WhatsApp number. So send in your messages, and of course, I would take them. It says, hi, please do keep me anonymous. Honey, I've read this message, and I have to keep you anonymous. It says, I'm cheating with a married man, and I'm equally married myself. My husband is in the UK and left me all alone in Nigeria by myself few months after our wedding. The cheating partner is always saying that he will leave his wife for me. Da 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 da. I mean, it started out as just sex for me, but now it is getting emotional. I feel like the worst woman in the world, but hey, what do I need to do? I feel like this has to stop, especially because emotions are getting involved. Honey, go to his house and tell his wife, spoil everything, scatter everything. No, that's not my advice. I'm not the relationship coach.
I didn't get it. She said she feels like what?
She feels terrible, like she cannot stand herself, knowing that, oh, she's doing this with someone that's equally married, you know. I mean, it started out just as sex for her, but it's not becoming something very intense, emotionally intense, because I mean, she's saying the emotions are now getting involved. She's feeling like, oh, maybe I love this guy, or maybe it's just the sex and she's just been delusional. So she says she doesn't know how to end it. She doesn't know what to do. She just wants to feel better. I think it's a situation of, oh, I want my conscience to be clear. So what do you think she should do?
I think she knows what to do. This is very clear. If she's feeling guilty,
should she end it, or she should just go and meet the woman's? I mean, you know how
it's not clear. Why meet the wife? The wife. See, this is the thing. This comment you made, where is why we have issues that we don't find problem.
That we don't find what? I didn't get you.
Solution to with for wife. Is she having relationship with the wife? Why the wife? She's having relationship with the man. So why should you go and meet the wife? This is where I don't always understand why should she go and meet the wife having relationship with the man? Okay.
Maybe I'm trying to understand where her mind is at, especially because she said that, oh, this guy is always saying, oh, I will leave the wife, or I will leave my wife for you. I'll leave my wife for you. You know how men say those stuff. So she started off with the, oh, it's just sex for me. It's just sex for me. I mean, my husband is not around.
What does he want?
I mean, I feel like she just wants to, maybe she wants to eat her cake and have it, because that's the vibe I'm getting.
Absolutely. I think she knows what she wants. I think she knows what she wants. This lady knows what she wants. She knows what she wants to do. Whatever we say here, she knows what she wants to do.
What she wants to do.
You know, she's very clear. It's just for sex. Next thing she's saying that, oh, he said he will leave. Are you pestering him?
I think when emotions are getting involved from her own end, that's when she's now saying that, you know what? Okay, maybe you should actually now leave your wife for me. I mean, men will say all sorts to just get down. And I think that's what happened here. And he took advantage of a vulnerable woman, because she's not with her husband. The husband is in the UK. I mean, trying to fend and do all of that. And he saw that, okay, definitely she's going to be all by herself, and probably spoke her language. And in the place of speaking her language, she just mistook sex for, oh, maybe this guy really loves me. And being a married woman that she is herself, she's feeling terrible. Like, you know what? Maybe this shouldn't have happened, or maybe this, staying too long. And she's saying, okay, you know what? Maybe I should actually end this. And I feel like maybe she knows the wife, because she's saying that, oh, she wants to go and meet the wife. So, I mean, to be somebody you know, I'm just saying, I'm just being an FBI here, CIA agent.
Yeah, possibly. Possibly. I cannot really expand a situation I'm not into. I'm only going to talk based on what you read out.
Yeah.
And if I go by that, I think this lady knows what she wants. Because for me, if you said it's just sex for you, what else are you looking for? And then now you're mentioning about him saying he will leave the wife. What conversation led to that? Okay. Is it that she's not saying the truth, or she knows what she wants to do? Okay, if it's just sex for you, there are other ways to have sex, because she's having a long distance relationship. So I'm not going to judge her. I understand her situation. There's a possibility that her husband, wherever he is, has his own partner. Okay, so if she feels guilty doing this, a married man, I think that she can. I don't know. She should sort herself out. I don't think she knows what to do. That's just what I feel. Based on this thing that she knows what to do, and she should just do it. Move on. If it's just sex for you and it's getting emotional and you're feeling guilty, what are you still doing? It doesn't make sense. What are you still doing?
All right. Thank you very much. I'm trying to see if we have more messages. Do we have more messages? I don't think we do for now. 0700 903 9039. That is the numbers to send in all of your messages and questions about the topic, mental health implications of a cheating partner in a marriage setting. I actually took that topic, like, I'll take it again. I took it all over the place, like the mental health implications of cheating in a marriage. Yes, that's what we're talking about. So any more any more thing you would like to summarize or add up on, contribute on? Because I need to let you go by 10:30, because we started this conversation by 9:30 and I need to wrap it up real quick. So what would you say that already, I mean, we've spoken about the implications now, and while it's easy to say, oh, affirm yourself and tell yourself that, oh, look in the mirror and say, I'm not the reason why this person cheated, it's not my fault, or this person is going to do what they want to do because it's their choice, it is their life. Like, we can have all of that conversation, but in that vulnerable place, in that mindset, like in that space where you are, I mean, having to deal with the shock, having to still doubting that, did this person really do this? Your self-esteem is battered, your emotions are shattered, you feel like this person lied to you, you're betrayed, and all of that. Like, what would you say that a person or the other partner that was cheated on, I mean, before you get to that place of, oh, I want to make this work? Because I like to believe it's a journey, because when somebody cheats on you, the first thing that comes out of your mouth is not, oh, let's make it work, or let's see how. No, I don't want to believe that's what it is. Like, that journey of saying, okay, you know what, maybe I cannot forget. Because there's something you said while we were having the conversation. You're like, oh, you do not advise people to not forget. You just advise that, you know what, when you think about it, the effect it has, does it make you angry? Does it hurt your feelings? Do you feel angry all over again like the first time you were told? So what would you say that the journey should be? Like, how do people even get to find out if they want to work on this marriage after being cheated on? Or they just, you know what, I think we're better off friends, it's fine, Maybe if there are kids involved, maybe if there are not kids involved. And the topic of, I'm asking you a lot of questions, I know. And the topic of, oh, we have kids, let us stay because of the kids. Does it eventually end well? Or it never ends well? I think you should start with that question first. And then I'm going to rephrase all of my other questions gradually.
What's the first question?
The first question is, like, what do you do in that first place of, or that few weeks after you find out that this person cheated on you? And is it better if you find out or if you're told? Cheated on. Is it better if you find out or if you're told?
That's a tough one. Okay, if I am told, let's say if the person is told, it should be that the relationship has ended. It's not like they are still doing it and then telling you.
Oh,
okay, that's like Be that it has ended and they feel guilty. That happens sometimes. Okay, and maybe they are feeling guilty and then they can't hold it. It's been a secret and they want to let it go. So they not to confess. Then it's more like a confession. They not confess and apologize and beg you. We have many of such instances. Okay, but if you find out, there's a possibility that it's still happening or it has happened.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so that's why I say, whatever the case may be, whether they told you or you found out, have conversation. Talk about it. Don't try to deny it. You talked about, what do they do at the initial stage of shock? They don't just talk about wanting to work it out. The first stage, talk. Now, that talk does not mean it's to talk about what happened. Yes, so that could help you understand more why the thing, whatever happened, And that would help you decide if you want to forgive and move on, if you want to stay, or if you want to go. But you need to have clarity. You need to make sure that you're making decision based on clarity.
All
right. You don't want to have say. You want to have conversation with your partner, understand why it was done. Okay. You know, and then also express your disappointment. Don't pretend like it's fine. Oh, I'm praying about it. We're going to get through this. No, that's not the time. Let them know how disappointed you are, if you were, you know. And then if they decide that, oh, I'm not stopping, there's cases where the partner, especially men, they say, oh, I'm not stopping this relationship. I really love this woman and I want her as my second wife. It's only by having that conversation you can know his motive. What is your motive? Was it just a one-off?
Or are you emotionally involved with this person?
Exactly. But if you don't have the conversation...
Are you there?
So you could make your final decision. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
So your final decision on whether to forgive or let go would be half-baked. So that's why I say have conversation. It doesn't mean that you are having the conversation because you just want to sort out issues immediately. No, you're having the conversation to gain clarity of what really happened. So that you don't assume or pretend or deny what has happened. Okay, so give you understanding of what happened. And that understanding would help you make a more definite decision about what you want to do after the cheating.
Okay. All right. All right. I mean, I just like that. I mean, it's going to be a very difficult conversation to have, though.
Yeah.
I'm listening to you.
Yes, it's a difficult conversation. And it's a very difficult, but it's not easy, I must say. But you will have to learn to have difficult conversations in life as an adult.
Yeah.
It's very important that we learn to have difficult conversations, whether with our partners, our friends, anybody. Because at some point, we're going to have those difficult conversations. I know a particular case where in having this difficult conversation, initially the guy looked remorseful, teary, but the more they had this conversation, the guy had to tell this woman that he's not letting go
of the other person. Wow.
Yes, he wants the other lady. He's not letting. He's sorry that it happened, blah, blah, but he still wants the woman in his life. So it's two things: he will remain, and his wife will be aware. She'll be his concubine, or if the wife decides to leave, he will marry her. It was very clear. It was clear.
Wow.
So he gave the wife space. She took space to decide what she wanted to do. That's why I say conversation. Yes. You know, the reason why people would say, oh, he has been cheating on me on and on, is because if he did not have conversation the first time it happened, he could have clarified himself whether that's the habit he wants to take on. And then you can decide if it's something you can take or not.
I also feel like there's also this stigma. I mean, I know that in a time as this, there are people have different dating preferences, even marriage preferences. Some people are fine with open marriages. Some people, cheating is not a deal breaker to them. As long as you just do your thing, don't let me find out. Even if I find out, it's fine. Right. As long as you pay the bills, you make sure that I'm living a certain kind of lifestyle, you know, you foot the bills, it's fine, no problem, you know. I feel like we all know a certain celebrity that has a lot of baby mamas and then he's still married to his wife. There's so many celebrities like that. There's a whole lot of stigma, you know. People just look at that like, oh, she's probably staying because of the money. And for some women, they honestly do not mind. Like, it's fine if you're cheating. They like to believe that, oh, men are naturally polygamous. Oh, it's fine, no problem, just do your thing. Because we can date it back to, oh, our forefathers, they had a lot of wives, you know. That's like a normal thing. And there's just that, oh, men are naturally this way. So, I mean, I feel like people they stigmatize women that are still married to cheating partners that are obviously cheating. You know, probably they have kids outside. There's just a lot of this stigma like, oh, she's probably staying because of the money. She's probably staying because of the money. But, I mean, do what rocks your boat. It's all good. I'm not judging you. All right. So I also asked another question about the fact that, okay, you know what? Probably this person cheated. I don't like that they cheated. I cannot forgive them. But we have kids together. Probably kids as grown as teenagers, you know, they will ask questions. And in a situation where I don't want them to have to have a dysfunctional training, like from the home. You want it to be a proper family setting, father, mother, and all of that, and then they decide to stay. Does it always end well, or do they hate themselves in the long run, where they are not happy themselves, they are depressed, they hate their life, feeling stuck with this person that can go about and, you know, have multiple partners, multiple sexual partners, and then they give you that idea, or would I say they make you feel caged. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Like, and then this other person is staying because of the kids. And it could be on the flip side. It could be the man, it could be the woman. It could be a situation of, oh, I'm staying because of the kids. I'm staying because of the kids. Does it always end well? I'm asking you all of the hard questions.
Yes, this question is actually very common. That's why I just smiled, because that's the reason some people give for staying in a relationship, you know. But I have to say something that is not so popular, but it's my opinion.
Please go on. We'll know it's your opinion.
Raising children does not, you don't have to always be married to co-parents. That's what we are struggling to accept in this part of the world. You don't always have to marry to co-parents. Okay, in a marriage setting, there are different kinds of relationships. There's the husband and wife. There is the father and children. There is the mother and children. Okay, now the foundation of that marriage is the husband and wife.
Are you there?
Are going to grow.
Oh, your line was breaking for a minute. Yes. Can you take that sentence again from top, please?
In a marriage setting, there are different relationships.
Yeah.
There's a relationship between the husband and the wife. There is a relationship between the father and his children. There is a relationship between the children and their mother. All is still within that marriage. That's for people who have children. Some couples don't have children. Okay. Now, the relationship between the husband and the wife is the foundation of that marriage. And it's the end of the marriage still, whether they become widow or they become they live forever, because the children are just a product of regeneration. They're going to move on to and start their own family. That's how life has been. To say that you are in a marriage because of your children, for me, is making excuse. Okay. Because you can actually parent these children without being married. If the foundation of the marriage, which is the husband and the wife, no longer works, it is difficult most times to say you are living together because of the children. Because the thing is that you can't live together. That's always one of the truths we don't face. You're not living together because you're reacting. You're a human being. You're going to be reacting. And those reactions have implications on how those children develop.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you feel caged, both of you. And sometimes people kill their spouses. Homicide is actually because of these instances. A lot of times they feel caged and then they want to kill one of the partners so that they can have at least freedom. They can have the excuse that, oh, it's because their partner died. That's why they left. This is actually one of the reasons why people commit homicide. They kill their partners because they feel caged. They feel like they are stranded. So I do not see that as a reason why you should be together with your partner. You can actually parent your children without living together. If your living together does not work, why are you living together? And say because of the children. When at the end, it does not help the children. It does not help their development. These are scientific proven cases. If you are reacting, you are treating each other badly most of the time. The children see it. They are not children are not see the energy in the house, and it's not helping their growth. Why don't you? And then come together to raise your kids? Agree on the terms on how you want to raise your children.
All right.
That's my personal opinion on that. It doesn't help the mental development of those children, because that house is going to be full of tension. It's going to be full of a lot of silent treatments. Silent treatments are not helpful for the development of those children. It's not at all. Sometimes children now wish that you guys will just leave, especially when they become teenagers. They start to wish that you guys will actually break up. They actually wish that you guys will just break up, but they can't say. Because coming home to both of you is a pain. They run from home. Those children will stay away. They stay in their friend's house or go out and play and stay longer. Any favor. So you're not doing the children any favor at the end of the day. Unless you guys can agree to behave yourself, to be mature. There are some instances like that where you can, sometimes the partners, what they do, I've not seen, they are dating outside, they are keeping it away from the children. They just come stay together, waiting for the children to become grown. They wait for the children to become grown before they are separated officially.
Yeah.
But they're there, like parents living together, but they have their lives. So it's easier. They are not having sex together anymore. They are living freely, but they are just there as a family. The wife has her boyfriend or the husband has his girlfriend. I've heard of cases like that. So when they come back, so there's no reaction. They are actually clear that they've broken up, but they are just waiting for the children to become teenagers so that the children can then decide with whom they want to stay with, or maybe they enter the university and then they divorce.
Wow, that's definitely a sorry situation, but I do get your point. I mean, this is for people that have said, you know what, probably divorcing is going to be a whole lot stressful, and we don't want to have the kids. I mean, we don't want that introduced into their childhood. And I really get what you're saying. But thank you very much, Joy Iteki, for joining me on this conversation. This has been a very, very helpful one. I mean, a lot of people trying to call us. We told you we can't call us now. Send us messages. I mean, and of course, those who sent us messages, thank you very much. And we hope that our few advices and opinions here and there, because the honest truth is, people will still do what they want to do. Ours is only to, suggest and let them know, okay, if you do this, this is possibly the outcome that is going to come off that decision. But thank you very, very, very much. I really appreciate, and I do not take this for granted. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
You are welcome. How can people get to reach out to you? Probably book a session, have a conversation outside of this platform. How can people reach out to you? Probably your Instagram handle, your contact details, if you don't mind.
My Instagram handle is Joy Iseki, at Joy Iseki, and then our company handle is at Joy Iseki International. Joy Iseki International. So they can reach us there on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
You were actually breaking. Your network is breaking. Can you take it again? Yes. So if you can do that.
Yes. Our Instagram handle, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn is at Joy Iseki. That's my personal handle. Then our company handle is Joy Iseki International.
Okay. How is the Iseki spelled?
Iseki is I-S-E-K-I.
Okay. I-S-E-K-I. Joy Iseki.
I-S-E-K-I.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, you don't want to give your contact details, your phone numbers, or you want them to reach out to you?
They can send us an email at joyiseki@gmail.com. We receive emails, and then they can call us 080-6155-1796.
Can you take that again? That was really fast.
080
okay
61
okay
35 17 55 55 55 1796. 080 61 55 1796.
All right, Joy Iseki, and of course the company is Joy Iseki International across all of the social media handles, platforms. I beg your pardon. The phone lines are 080 61 55 1796. 080 6155 1796. That is the number. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate this conversation. It has been a very, very enlightening and thought-provoking one. Have yourself a beautiful night rest. I mean, I tried 10:36. I tried. I told you I was going to let you out by 10:30. So, yeah, 6 minutes for. All right. Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
And you too. All right, my darlings, we are back. Yes, my phone lines are officially open, and of course, you can call me up on my phone lines now. We have a very, very, very interesting segment that we're going to be deep diving into now. We just ended the first segment of the show. Yes, we're going to be having the next segment come up very, very soon. So just get your phones recharged, because this one would leave you wondering, which side should I be on? Should I be on this fence? No, not on anybody's fence. Should I be on this side or this side? Because you're not allowed to be on the fence, Don't go anywhere. It is a late night show on VOP 903 FM. My name is The Lady Kofo, And my darling, you are gonna be served. Do not go anywhere. I am going to be right back.
radio station.
90.3. The One Radio. You tuned in on your way home. This is The One.
BOP 90.3 FM.
Minutes gone past at 10 p.m. on the People's Dial, VOP 903 FM. My name is the Lady Kafo, and of course, you are listening to the Late Night Show. Pick up your phones and get ready for this awesome conversation that we're about to have. We just had Joy Iseki, who is the founder, a lead at the Joy Iseki International, which is a coaching platform for relationships, marriages, you know, all of those ships that you can think of to make you thrive and have honest and thoughtful conversations about how to make their marriages work and be better. Okay, we've ended that segment and we're about to get into the next segment, which is one that I am trying hard to not break tables. But if the table wants to break, who am I to say she don't break? Okay, so it is a festive season, and yes, a whole lot of people have started posting pictures about pajamas. They're wearing matching pajamas, Christmas tree, lighting the tree, gifting us. And I don't even know if I'm going to be on social media on the 25th of December because the pressure it to be getting worse. Because I know it's the festive season and a lot of people want to celebrate with family, friends, loved ones. Last year, Rita Dominic did, she gave us a debut. She introduced her man, Felix Andesiske, she introduced him to the, we loved it. We loved him. And she had such a dream. The wedding was so dreamy. No way. It was giving me, Princess Cinderella vibe. I just really loved it. And that shows a lot of us, we are waiting for December 25 to see whose boyfriend, if we are sharing boyfriend or if we're not sharing boyfriend, we need to know. But really, there's a whole, that one is one segment. That's one side. That's not what we're even talking about today. We're talking about the whole idea of people gifting people, a lot of, I can see celebrities already. They're already posting pictures of, we're gifting 100 widows food. We're gifting people in some certain local and rural areas. So we're going to be sending out presents, we're going to be doing this, we're going to be doing that. And I even see a lot of it on my WhatsApp community. They are not left behind in this conversation. And the thing that really busts my mind is that, if I'm being charitable, if I'm having a charity project or I want to do something for the needy or the less privileged, is this something I need to come on social media to talk about? Is it something I need to post? There's a part of the Bible that says that, your right hand should not know what your left hand is doing if you're giving to the poor. And I'm like, wait, first, if that is how to give to the poor, why do we bring out our phones and take selfies when we want to give out food, when we want to give out drinks, when we want to give out money, when we want to help people that are in dire need? Is it like we're trying to create an impression on social media, or is that the 21st century way of giving? Because in a time and age where everything is evolving, I'd like to believe how to give, and how to receive has not evolved. But here I am thinking, and I'm like, wait, is it just me, or does anyone else find it distasteful? If you actually do find it distasteful, I need you to call me up and tell me why. Do you think that this is a situation of, people are not doing it the right way? If you want to give and don't come on social media to validate that you're a kind person. Be a kind person in your closet. Don't come on social media to tell us that you're a kind person, Don't say you're a charitable person when you post. Let us tell ourselves, I think it was last year, his birthday, he was asking all of his friends to bring money, and a lot of people came on social media to attack him. And you know what? You didn't have to use the money and show us that you use the money to less privilege or to do this, to build school, to build bowl water, to do this. And I'm like, guy, I know I can be pretty double standard here now, but I really, really, really want to know what you think about this. Do you think that it is outrightly wrong for celebrities or people to do charitable stuff and come on social media to talk about it or post about it? Or do you think that, it's a lifestyle, let people post what they need to post? It's fine. We are seeing it. We know the ones that are charitable or not. 0700 903 903 903. Hello.
Lady Cooper.
Hey, darling.
How are you?
I am very well. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm a first time. Thank you for me.
You're a first time caller?
Mm-hmm.
And you called my name like that. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Official.
Official. Sima. How are you doing? Happy New Week.
You haven't been on for days now.
I haven't been. What did you say? Official, can you hear me? What did you say?
I can hear you. Hello?
Yeah, what did you say? I can hear you now.
I said you haven't been on air now. Like, you haven't been on
I
radio.
don't work on Mondays. Sundays and Mondays are my off days. At least I should rest. Let my voice rest. Let me rest. I should go and work on Saturday 9 to 12. You don't like me, official. You don't like me. Happy New Week. It's Christmas week already. Please, where are we going to? Give me location.
How have you been? How was the weekend?
It was very, very memorable. It was really good. I'm not even going to lie.
That's good news then.
It was really good. Thank you. How was your weekend also? How did your weekend go?
Yeah, it's cool. Thank God.
All right. So talk to me about this charitable thing that your celebrities do, that they will come on social media. I say all the charitable proceeds, activities that they do.
It's not bad though.
Mm.
It's not a bad thing at all.
Why isn't it a bad thing? Like, why must you come on social media and say that, I donated 100,000 to this area?
We normally say seeing is believing, right?
But who am I trying to validate that with? What am I trying to... what point am I trying to prove?
Like you coming out, maybe the world knows that you're wealthy, like you're a rich lady. And you come out to say, okay,
I am a rich lady. Please, I'm a rich lady. What do you mean the world knows I'm please respect yourself.
All right, you just come out to say, okay, I do help the poor masses without evidence. You'll be like, okay, where's the evidence?
But why do we need evidence, though? I don't think we need evidence.
Okay. Let me just put it this way. It's like a motivation to others. It's like a message to others. Because when you're doing this, people that are seeing you as their mentor or people are admiring your ways. So when you do it, you're like, okay, fine, I think I have to do the same thing too. I don't even understand what I'm saying.
I don't understand though. I don't understand. Because your yes should be your yes and your no should be your no. Like, I don't need to be posting pictures and say, I had rice today. And then I now post picture. Are you there, official? Hello?
I just supposed to pray that out. This is what I do. Like, it's like a message to others. We need to help. They need to know that some person.
You're breaking.
Posting it for pride.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, this is what I do. But when you go to like maybe some villages, you share bags of rice. You post it to be like, okay, yeah, I spent my Xmas with some set of persons. You're not posting it for pride. It's just like a message to others, so that they can see, okay, what can I give? Because if you're not creating this awareness, there'll be no giving. Yeah, if you're not creating the awareness, there'll be no giving. So we have to pass this message to others. If I should give, and I'll post it like, okay, such a place, I give out a thing. My friends might see it who had no intention of doing that. They might see it and say like, wow, this is a good idea.
Yes.
Okay, I remember on my birthday, because I normally celebrate my birthday, I normally host the party. I normally visit the motherless home for blessings. So on June, when I did that, I visited the motherless baby's home with the little I had. You understand? I posted it on my WhatsApp status. So when I posted it, are you there with me?
I can hear you. I'm here.
Yeah, so when I posted it, someone replied, wow, that this is nice. That he hopes to do the same on his birthday. That he has never done that. So I've like motivated him to do that. It's like a message, yeah, it's a blessing. So, but if I hadn't posted it, maybe I posted only my party, like the party, the drinks. They might come out to criticize me, you're just partying, all this kind of stuff.
People will still criticize you. Even if you are Jesus Christ and you feed 5,000 people, they will still criticize you, my dear. It's not about that.
Fine. Now, you've mentioned the case of Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ did not post picture. He didn't say, hi, I'm here at Nazareth, 2 fishes and 5 loaves. Or 5 fishes and 2 loaves. I don't know that.
You should have kept it. Okay, Jesus fed 5,000
He kept it to himself. The people that were there, were the ones that were singing his praises and saying, you know what, now you be bad guys. Like, he did not outrightly say.
It's the same. He should have told them not to say it, like not to say it to the world. Should have just told them to keep it.
No, that's my point. Like, you should not be the one to blow your own trumpet. People should say, official is a kind guy.
Wait, let me just ask you something. In the Bible, we normally mountain alone, he prayed. Who was with him? Like, how did you know that he went to the mountain?
I don't understand.
You don't understand.
I don't understand your question.
You don't understand.
Honestly, I'm not even capping. I didn't even hear you. I didn't hear you. More or less understand.
See, it's not bad. Honestly, it's not bad. It's
So
not
that's
bad.
your
So
own. I mean, I like what you said about the fact that okay, you're probably doing it for publicity. So people that maybe it's not even in their mind to give, but the fact, this is my. I mean, Davido was that guy. Like he was calling all of his friends to drop 1 million. People that even dropped 5 million, dropped 10 million because this is my guy.
Listen, like I said, it depends on the caption.
But I don't know. Caption. Which caption? I beg. Even if they use at emoji and say Christmas giving, what your message you're trying to pass is the message you're trying to pass.
There's an instance I want to give you now, but I don't know how you see it. But let me just give you.
Give me first.
All right, we have some men of God. I don't want to mention names though.
Mm-hmm.
We have some men of God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just use 2 men of God.
Hey, don't mention names though, I beg. I'm a young girl. I want to grow old, I beg.
I'm not mentioning names though. Like one, which is the church I do attend, he gives. He makes some videos of it. Once in a while, he posts it. You understand? People now be like, okay, yeah, this man is doing the needful. He's doing what is called for. Now, there is another man of God, like I said, I won't mention his name though, that we've not seen him coming out to say, okay, this is what I've done for people.
But that doesn't mean he doesn't do it.
Then, but he's being criticized now, so how do we know that he does it?
That's the thing. Like, I feel like if I need you to see what I'm doing, it takes away the whole essence. Because the honest, like, when you're giving to the poor, it comes from an understanding of, okay, you are helping those that don't have as much as you do. And the honest truth is, they cannot pay you back. The poor people cannot give you anything back. Your reward is in heaven. Jesus is going to give you a reward.
Can I just ask you one question? What about the reward? Can I ask you one question?
How do you know
How do you know he gives?
How would I know if I give?
Yeah, can you stick on your neck and say, yes, I'm very certain that this man gives?
I don't need to. That's the thing. Like, I don't need people to know that I give. I don't need you to see that I give.
See,
but why?
Okay, let me give an instance now. Let's not use the rich as an instance. A guy maybe that have little.
Okay.
From the little he has, gives. Do you know that on a good day, it might be of help. People will be like, okay, this guy did people make me a help him. So it pays. The reward. Like you can't get the reward.
I still don't understand this one that you're saying. If I say I understand, just they carry me, they go where I don't know. They carry me, they drop me, they carry me.
Hold on. Wait, let me break it down for you now. You not you they give you they talk okay, I don't do this kind of thing. Now on a good day, you might need our assistance. People will not be like, okay, Kofu, yeah, but I get the gift.
Guy. That's the thing. If I'm giving because I see that this guy knows I'm giving, so if I go and meet him, he should be able to give me back. That takes away the whole blessing. Like, I'm not looking at man to reward me if I'm giving to the poor, if I'm giving to the less privileged, you know?
Okay.
I'm looking at God to say, okay, I will drop his. I mean, God said in his word that he has the heart of kings in his hands. So you need to go to the Father.
I want to bring you to this table. Does it mean that you haven't given out and maybe posted on status like something of that nature?
This is not about me, yeah? This is about the topic. This is, Radio 101 is always about the audience. It's always about the listeners. So it's not about me. I'm just saying that we have a lot of people in this period. It's the festive season. I can see pictures already. I don't want to even mention names. Some of your celebrities are already saying it's fine. I know I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying that I just do not understand the motive behind posting if I'm really giving for the true essence, people give for whatever reason they want to. Some people give, like Official said, very valid, yeah? Some people give because they want you to know that they're giving. So when they come and meet you, it will be easier for you to give them. So it's you just it's mind games, like, because you know that, Kofo gives to the needy, or Kofo is always having a party. Every time she has a birthday, she's always giving to the less privileged. So let me to give her, But that takes away the blessing. That takes away the fact that, I'm giving because I really want to give, because I'm happy to give people. Not because I want to prove a point or I want to join the hashtag on social media and say something Christmas giveaway, 12 days of Christmas. I see the hashtags and I'm like, okay, this is good. This is great. You can do giveaways. I don't have any issues with giveaway. Give away anything you want to give away. But if you say that, we are going to Makoko, or we are going to Bariga, or we are going to Yanowuru or Shoki or Shudi or Mushi, and we need to now go with the camera guy, we need to create content of it, then that might be an issue. I mean, I'm not taking away those that, NGOs that need it for documentative reasons, especially when they want to get grants, when they want to, have projects and all of that. But if you are a single person, you don't have any organization whatsoever, you are just this person that wants to just give people, and then you feel the need to document it, you need to actually ask yourself, why am I actually doing this? Is it me doing this to be a part of those who do it? Or is it because I really want to give? Maybe that should be a conversation you should have with yourself. 0700 903 903 903. I'm not here for violence, we're just having a very easy conversation. And I really want to know what you think about it. 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, good evening. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
Good evening. How are you?
I'm very well. What's good? What is your name and where are you calling me from?
You should not recognize my voice.
Anite. Is it Anite?
My name is Ebuka.
Oh, I'm sorry. My weekend was too late. I almost forgot how to use the console. But yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you doing?
Fine. Long time.
You say long time. Will you stop this thing that you guys are doing? Every time I come back to the show on Tuesdays, you are always saying long time. What's long time there? Everybody should leave me alone. No. Please don't let my HR hear that she said I should be coming to work every day. I beg. How are you doing? Happy Christmas week.
What are you talking about right now?
You say been a long time. Long time. Some people have been saying I should be coming to work every day. I beg you. I want rest. I'm a baby girl.
I thought you come work every day.
Ibuka. And you say you be my guy. You know be my guy.
I don't know. I'm not supposed to to come work every day. I usually have rest now.
Yeah. Thank you. You're a good guy. Oh yeah, talk to me, Jerry. How are you doing? How did your weekend go? Are you ready for Christmas? Have you bought your Christmas chicken and your Christmas clothes?
Did I do what?
Have you bought your Christmas chicken and your Christmas clothes? They wear Christmas clothes. The Christmas chicken call.
Actually, my birthday is on Sunday.
Yes, on 25th, you told me. Oh, hey, that's even good. Now, let me even start dragging you. Yeah. Let me start dragging you.
I beg, guys. What's the topic are you talking about?
Oh my goodness. Okay, now, so we're talking about people that perform charitable activities and they feel the need to post it on social media. How they go to this rural area or this rural area, yeah, and they're sharing food to children, they have them lined up and they're now posting pictures, probably need to validate it on social media and say, oh, in fact, I gave out this to these children, I gave out that to that children. Like, what do you think about that?
If you're a giver, you have to give.
Yeah.
It's not mandatory, you must post it outside, or you must bring the cameraman or even anything. It's okay if what you want to give out. If you want to give, you can give just because you want to. Understand me? It's not that you want to show the world that you are giving. And you like make it feel you like call it paparazzi, like
you
like
get it, you understand it, the hashtags
to the world that you're doing such a thing. Once you're a giver, okay, I just don't give people this pen. I have enough. Let me even share what I have to others. So that makes you what's the word? A good person.
So you're saying that you don't understand why people do that, all the frenzy and paparazzi on social media, but it should be given. You should give in quiet, where there's nobody.
I won't say it's not. I won't say it's not good. It's also good so that people can also see your generosity. How generous you are.
Why do I need people to see my generosity? It is my generosity. But why would I need people to see it?
Just to see, just for people to see this kind of person is generous, this kind of person is a giver, this kind of person is that, what's the word again?
Are you there?
I've forgotten the word, the word.
Hello?
You just want to like just like train the word that not to give. No, I don't count on. I don't like it. For me, I don't like it because I want to give someone something. You know that yes, I want to give out what I have to people. That's what me. I please.
No, you think?
Should what you're giving out something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you very, very much, Ibuka. And happy birthday in advance. You are our Jesus baby. You are our Jesus baby. Come on. That's what I'm going to be calling you now. Ibuka Jesus baby. Because you and Jesus are sharing the same.
You don't like to recognize my friends. That's
sorry. Sorry, no. We are sorry.
You don't recognize my voice. Every time you call me, but you do recognize yourself voice now.
I'm really trying hard, honestly speaking. Like I'm gonna try. I'm going to do better. I promise you. In 2023, I'm going to do better.
Cross your heart.
Are you watching it via our YouTube page? Because I can say I've crossed my tongue. I've not crossed it. Don't worry, I'll do better. But I hope you're good though. Are you watching this thing? I've crossed my heart.
I'm watching it spiritually.
I knew it because this one I saying cross your heart. I knew go. But yeah, honestly, I would honestly try. All right, you too.
I might call back later though.
No problem. I'm here for you. Ciao. You take care. All right. And now I have a job, extra job to my job. Well, my voice, you must not forget. Silver and gold, you must not forget. My voice too, you must not forget. The last, I will not forget. 0700 903 903 903. We're talking about charitable activities. Should it be documented on social media? Do you think it is necessary? Or do you think it's a lot of paparazzi? Like, when they go to your social media page, you see that, in fact, in this period of time, now that it's Christmas season, I gave out 200 million naira to people that are, widowers, widowies, all of that. I want to show them. Or are you of the opinion that, there's some things that you should do? Your left hand should not even know what your right hand is doing, because that is how to give. If we're going by, okay, what exactly or why should we actually give? It's not a situation whereby you need to show or you need to validate your giving activities or your charitable activities on social media. 0700 903 903 903. Hello. Hi, good evening. Wagwan. My lover. How are you doing? Happy New Week. I'm very well. I'm bubbly.
How was your day? The traffic and everything.
I went to Ikorodu today or yesterday. I came back today. Funny enough, I'm such a blessed child, because when I was coming out of Ikorodu, that's when the traffic was building up. So I was like, thank God, because if I go miss my show, I go when. But yeah, it was building up.
I've been waiting for you since. Is that you did not come on time today, sir?
I did come on time. I just signed in the show and then I played the beat music. I signed in the show. I played the beat music to get my guests ready.
You know what?
I signed in the show by 9 p.m. Yes. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what did you say?
I said I signed in the show by 9 p.m. and then we went to play beat music and then we had my guest on. Did you join my guest? Did you join the conversation when I had the guest on?
Yeah, okay. Were you the one that started it?
See this live.
I was hearing two people, they were saying, what are they calling themselves from? Maybe the girl cheated or something like
that. Yes. We were the ones.
It was not looking like your voice. I'm not
Oh my god. So wow. So how does my voice sound? I mean, she did most of the talking. I mean, she's the guest. She had to share with us from her wealth of
because actually
experience.
I was like, Lady Kufu, I have not been on the show.
I have. Hey, oh yeah, come and carry yourself and be going. Waiting. You want me to fight? You want me to fight? I go fight you.
let me think back. This is Sidera from Azopala.
Hey, my girl. Chi baby. Official like violence, eh? You say carry social media, go to yourself, carry camera, carry everything.
South Africa.
As in my guy. No, official not my guy.
He's a good guy,
Yes, he actually seems very cool.
Actually, we don't meet safe.
You've met him?
Yes.
Are you serious? You will not give me that gist, though. You will not give me that gist, Chidera. That gist way you go to find.
That's what I'm giving you.
Oh yeah, give me full gist. Oh yeah, download. At the year, I be upload then me I go download.
You can do so.
That's so sweet.
And
That's
he
nice.
like whining.
That guy, now OG.
He can whine for Africa.
I'm so glad you guys met up though.
He's a cool guy, He's a cool guy.
God, when no, God, am I what about to? God, when?
You're not.
That's really sweet though.
When you were
that's really sweet. Okay. Oh yeah, give me your own opinion about this one because I mean, babe to babe.
Well. That conversation is kind of powerful.
Hey, oh yeah. Give us anyhow you want give us.
I don't see that as a big deal, you understand? Maybe you went to go and give something to people that do not have.
Yeah.
Make video, post it so that people know you go or something like that. Even if you go to the less village, not all of them that you take picture with the children or something like that. You understand? Like some modeling baby that they receive that can't take the picture there. Can't take picture of them, but sometimes I do wonder these people that go to modeling baby snap picture or something like that. I don't know, maybe they are only different, but there is some places you can't snap pics.
Yes.
But you can snap your item. But once you give them your item, they will give you what are they calling a receipt. They will write down all the items that you brought.
They will
give you the everything, every damn thing that you brought there. They will write it and give you the receipt. That is for documentation. But you can't take a piece of those children. But some people that do that, I don't know why. Maybe it's for them to show up or something like that. I don't know, sure. Especially these our celebrities. When they give one carton of Indomie,
it's over. Everybody will know.
If they give what are they tea, they will snap. Things are not like that now. Sometimes you got to do everything on a coded day, you understand? Not everything that you do that on social media. You know, this social media.
So you are being Chidera, you're on the fence, so because you don't talk this side, don't they come this other side. Chidera, which one you did, gone? Make I know you did.
I don't value that. You understand? That's what I'm saying. I don't value that.
When
you want to do your thing,
do it in secret.
It's not a must that you must post it on social media for the people to know that today I went to some place to go and give to the next people. I don't value that.
Okay. I like the angle. I mean, it's very
official. You see him, I will send time him rope.
I beg, no time my guy. Why go time my guy rope? No. I beg.
I beg. But he's a cool guy.
Say go time rope. Should I like violence? You don't let official they influence you.
He don't teach me work.
He don't teach you bad things.
He don't teach me work.
Thank you very much, Chidera, for your opinion. Thank you for calling. All right. 0700 903 903 903. That is my studio lines. Pick up your phones and call me up, and you let me know what you think about this frenzy from some of our favorite celebrities or even favorite personalities, not necessarily celebrities, because it's not just something that celebrities do. Other people do likewise, you know. In this festive season, what they want to give to the less privileged, they want to give to the poor, you know, those who are begging for alms. They go about with their cameras, they go about with a photographer, a cinematographer to film the process, how they are giving this person food, how this person is eating with so much rush, you know. It just really takes away the whole idea, you know. People now feel like, okay, if I'm giving, is it just proper that I post it on social media? And I'm just really confused. Do you give because you want people to see that you're giving, or do you give because you want to actually give? Let me know what your comments or what you think about this topic. 0700 903 903 903. Let's see if we can take this call, and of course we're going to go pay some bills afterwards. Hello.
Hello, Father, good evening.
Hi, good evening. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
Hello, I'm Philippus from Okata.
Philippus from
Okata. Is it Okata? Yeah. I'm just new in the environment. I'm just listening to your program. I'm very excited.
Oh, I'm excited too, because I'm excited you called me.
Hello?
I said I'm excited too. You're not just the only one excited.
I'm just new in the environment, but I like the program.
Oh, thank you.
Concerning this topic that people are discussing now,
Yeah.
Even the Bible says that when you are giving, just give it, let no one. By giving, you are still telling the world that you have give something to someone.
Yeah.
That one is totally bad. Even the Bible says that. Totally bad. Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I want you to continue. I didn't want to disrupt your train of thoughts. I'm listening to you. Please continue. Because I can hear you. I mean, I like people to, you know, talk. The period of time, say it. Like, I'll listen to you. I'm not going to be cutting you short in between your conversation. No, I'm not going to do that. So call me up if you can, because I really want to. I want you to buttress your points further concerning this topic, and I mean, I feel like you had a whole lot more to say. So please do want to call me back. 0700 903 903 903. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Lady.
Hey. If Unaya, that is you.
Oh, how do you know that was the one?
If they wake me up and they say, who is that? I'll say, maybe Funaya be that. Is that not Funaya? How are you? Happy New Week. I'm very well. I'm good.
Your voice is very sweet. Do you think you're under you go to see?
What? See, don't be calling brand name, number one. Number two, my voice is sweet on a normal day. It's because Christmas is in 4-5 days. I'm excited.
Okay, yeah. Christmas.
No, I have Christmas yet. Okay, somebody gave me Christmas chicken, actually. That's how I'm happy. If Naya, why did they make do this thing I did do for radio? I went to see my mom, yesterday, and she gave me Christmas chicken, like live chicken. I don't even know how I'll kill it. I don't even know. Maybe I'll take it to the market so they'll help me kill it, because I don't want to kill anything. I don't want to kill it. It's now we. If Naya, what is we now? It should be me they give Christmas chicken. Why they do this we way they talk?
No, I don't want chicken.
What do you want?
Oh.
What do you want? What do you want for Christmas?
Oh, cow. Just give one cow.
If Naya, now you be selling brands. Now you be selling. Now your birthday. If Naya, please, I don't want to fight. I'm too young for fights. How are you doing? How did your day go? Can you hear me?
My son, I can hear you. My son is not there.
Your day was what?
I said my son has got this.
Your son has?
Okay, don't worry.
I did not know. No, tell me. No. I mean, they like gist. I didn't hear you.
You didn't hear what I said.
At all.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the topic, like the conversation we're having.
I don't want to go that. I just want to say hi to you.
Oh, beautiful Naya. You're always not having energy. I suspect you, this girl. I suspect you. If Naya, call me back. 0700 903 903 903. That is my studio line. So call me up. Okay, I have to go pay some bills by 11:20, I suppose. Yeah, I need to pay some bills by 11:20. Oh, okay. Maybe not. No, I don't need to. But let's take a breather. Let's go play a bit music, and then when we come back, this conversation because this one I just don't understand. I need you to convince me why I would need a camera, a photographer, a cinematographer to a place where I am supposedly should be expecting to be giving, doing something nice for people that will not pay me back. People that I'm giving, I'm helping, I'm meeting a need, I just really would not, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe if you convince me or say that, it's not bad. Well, this is why, this is this. Maybe it would then settle well with me, and then I would then film the next charitable activity that I find myself involved in. Till then, I really, really, really want to know what your thoughts are. I'm going to be right back after this one. Let's go, take a breather. Don't go anywhere. Trust me, I will be right back. 0700 903 903 903. That is my phone lines. You save that number because I'm going to be right back. Don't go anywhere.
And I want to say to you, Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year!
This is Jude, Ikami Jude, and I'm saying a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
We don't die for where we did, oh yeah. Now so promise and fail, oh yeah. And we don't wait, PDP don't come again. Jando malole she wala matele, Jando for governor, Jando under PDP, Jando 2023, Jando wala matele, Jando for governor, Jando for Lagos, Jando for everybody. Fight for Lagos, fight for Lagos,
Vote Dr. Abdulaziz Olajide Adediran Jando as Governor of Lagos State. PDP! Power to the people!
Number one.
Your station has just been upgraded.
This is your number one radio station. The best radio station to listen to this year is right here. Oh, you guys should not give me. BOP 90.3 FM.
The voice of the people.
I am Esther Wachiku, and I want to say to you, Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year!
This is Jude, Ikami Jude, and I'm saying a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to you.
A Merry Onaife, Debbie. Merry Christmas to you.
Yes, it's a very happy season. Merry Christmas to you. For me, Yemi Adeoye, I wish you all the best. God bless you.
Hello, beautiful people out there. I go by the name Kizzy K, the voice of the
mic. The season is great, the atmosphere is beautiful, and the city is lovely. From my heart, I say a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. I'm the voice of the mic. Come out.
Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Oyèfọ́lú kọ tèmi láti VOP 90.3 FM la kí pé a kú pọ̀pọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ ọdún ọ̀pọ̀ rẹ̀ la ó ṣe o. Abíọ́dún Ọ̀jẹ́dèjì lórúkọ mi. Merry Christmas to you.
Hi besties, the Lady Kovo here and I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Hi, my name is Kayla and I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas.
I'm Chika Iro, Manipo Madibo One, the voice of the people. Lebo Rage Okuko. Merry Christmas, Iwo Muruze, Mozo, Ofekere Simesi, Omao.
Nkonye chili, yazelo. Nkonye chili, yazelo. Nkonye chili, yazelo. Oge mmemme, ekeresimesi. Igbo maije mano, ambuto beshuku kasme. Anabomto hamso woke marama. Okwi mano. Anamasiono. Merry Christmas. Ogatrono nama.
What up, world? Wow, it's another time of the season again. We're grateful for being alive and we wish you compliments of the season, especially from me, Ayola Babington Ashaye. Have fun, guys. Have fun. And have a blessed New Year. Yo, I'm feeling excited. It's Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, what you gotta do? This is the season of love. This is the season of laughter. This is the season of gifts. But you gotta love the giver more than the gift. Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas to you all and a Happy New Year in advance. From Stud Boy, from Ash the Music Man, from BOP 90.3 FM.
From all of us at Voice of the People,
90.3 FM.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, everybody! This is DJ Latitude, aka Turn Up Initiator. You are listening to 90.3 FM, Voice of the People. Don't go anywhere, don't touch that dial.
No, I cannot be taking cameras and making videos of charitable activities. And if you do, it's fine. If you actually do, it's fine. Like whatever rocks your boat, but I just need you to call me up and tell me why. And if you do not, I still need you to call me up and tell me why you feel like it's not nice. It's a charitable activity now. How can you be taking pictures? And if you're on the flip side, whatever side you're on, call me up on my phone line 0700 903 903 903. We do have a WhatsApp number. You can send me a WhatsApp message also on 0700 903 9039. That is my WhatsApp number. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
Yeah, this is Rooney calling from Ilukpeju.
Rooney from Ilukpeju. Did I get that right?
Hello?
Rooney from Ilukpeju. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me now? So my name is Rennie calling
Rennie.
from Ilukpeju.
All right, Rennie. Talk to me, Rennie.
Okay. You see, all these people where they give, they carry and go, they pull, they will blow their trumpet.
Yeah.
Let them just they play. They are playing. Let them just they play.
Just they play. They play.
Let them just they play. They go.
Really, you like violence, but really, why do you think?
People when they give at all, make them too they play they go.
You ain't.
When they just they play.
Hey, God, I beg you.
You see, it's just like let's say buy me car now. You understand? You call a car and go the show. You go even the video myself. They say you don't give me car. Later now, if you want make statement, you go to talk and say that guy.
Where I buy car from.
I buy car for her. And some of my friends, some of them, they will do something for person. They will call and tell people, say that guy and me do this thing for her. And it don't make sense. All the things don't make sense. Now why I talk to them, make them just they play. Make them just they play.
They play. Just they play. Really, my guy.
I tell you.
All right now. I don't. This is how you talk. I understand. Make them just they play.
When they just they play,
they go.
They watch them.
Okay, nah. All right.
I enjoy your voice. Just the pop they go.
Make myself the pop they go.
You they pop them they play.
Make me know they play. Make I just. Really, my guy. All right. Thank you very much. All right, man. Thank you. He said they play. Just they play, they go. They play. I don't even know how. I think it was on Saturday that whole they play. I even had to make it a caption. Because I'm like, you guys, like Nigerians and crews, 5 and 6, like, you just have to love them. It's how they make humor of every single thing. They play. Just they play, they go. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Can you reduce the volume of your radio set? I beg you.
My name is Ahmad Mercy from Sheet.
What's your name? Mercy. I thought you said you were from Sheeta. I wanted to ask how is whiskey. Ojo Elegba Sheeta. KKK. Ask my sister. Sorry. I'm not a rash person, I promise you guys. 0700 903 903 903. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Mom.
Hi, good evening. What is your name and where are you calling me from?
My name is Gift from Ojawa.
Oh, your voice is so nice. Hi, Gift. How are you doing? Are you fine? You sound tired, though.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, all right. If you say you're fine, I believe that you're fine then. Oh yeah, talk to me, Gift. Is this your first time calling in on the show? I haven't heard your name before.
I used to listen to the show of Lady Kofu.
Hey, why did it take you forever to call me? Why?
Sorry, but they're always interesting.
Oh, thank
I just
you.
like it. But I really want to share in this.
Okay, please go on.
Okay. What I'm saying is that for me, the people that they are showing off what they have done, it's like they are receiving their
reward,
award from the earth. Because if you give somebody something, you don't need to advertise to the world that yes, you can give, you can do this. At least if you just give it, just keep calm. Only God can reward you, because human being will just see and say, this guy can give, or this guy can give, or
and it ends here.
Doesn't make sense at all. Just give it and keep yourself calm. The people that see it, they will at least feel you, but not that you will be just giving it and you will be talking, making yourself show up. I don't like it, me myself.
Okay.
Just give it. Let it be personal. People give a lot of big things, but
and they don't even show, you know?
They do not show. But some people will just give you small things like this. They want all the world to know that, yes, they give, they do this. I don't like it, actually.
Okay.
When I hear about the topic, I say, I wish people that used to do it will hear and learn from it.
Will hear and stop, Abby?
Yes, so it's too much.
Even this festive season, like you start to see them go with Ghana Must Go, taking pictures, very fine pictures. They will edit it, and I'm like, wait, first, are you creating content for this thing too? Like, I'm like, oh god.
What is this Christmas? The people that they die from poor people, they send the pictures anyhow.
Trust me.
What do you want? If I tell you what I want, can you do it?
No, that's Christmas giveaway. That's different.
Don't be asking like that. Just if you take the things to charity house, to orphanage house, don't even take a picture there. It's not necessary. You can people do them donate in the orphanage house. Some pictures, some those pictures. People that give.
I hear that gift.
A lot
okay.
They do not even take
pictures.
That you just take your own things and you be taking pictures. But they are just wasting time, like the other first caller said. Actually, let them just play.
Maybe they just play.
Yes, they play.
All right, Gift. Thank you very much for calling. At least the fact that you called the first time after you've listened for a long time, I'm honored. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, welcome.
All right.
Bye.
All right,
Good
bye.
night.
Good
Have a
night.
lovely night.
I will.
Bye.
I will. Okay. I mean, I feel like Gift has also caught the play bug, just they play, they go. I mean, I feel like that in itself just wreaks a whole lot of insecurity, because if I need to be validated from online, the online community, the online people that don't even know me, they don't even know the reason why I'm giving, that is an issue. So yeah, I think I can't resonate with what Gift said just now, that it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you need to post? Like, people that even give more than what you're giving, they are not posting. So why are you posting? Hello,
Lady Kufu.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Happy holiday.
It was good. How was yours?
Very
Interesting. What made your day interesting?
Good question, yeah.
Anita, is that you? Is this Anita?
Me what?
Who am I speaking with? I do not know. Who am I speaking with? You like violence?
You started this now. Is that who?
Who am I speaking with? What is your name and where you calling me from?
You want to bomb about portion?
Hey, Denny. Is this Denny?
You see all the girls. You're not good at this. I'll give you 10 chances and you won't even get one.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Anyway, it's best for me.
Hey. At this stage, you're already tired of me, Abby. You cannot throw me anywhere. It's me and you are John Lekmani Padi me. How are you? Happy New Week. Welcome to Christmas week. I'm so excited.
Same here.
What's in the shop now? Christmas don't reach finish, you people.
You not turn up now.
Who not turn up? You come here, turn up location, you not see me. You come turn up location, you not see me.
You not turn up. You give location. You make arrangements. You know show.
I know show. Nah, 5G now.
Your face is show. Your
my face show, I be.
Your clothes white.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, best contribute to this topic that we're having. Do you think that charitable activities should be documented and posted on social media, or do you think it's outrightly tasteless?
Yeah, it depends on choice. You can't condemn it, so it depends on choice. Because one thing is that in some cases, those gifts that were taken by somebody to the charity home is not really that person's doing.
Yes, I mean, I clarified that at the beginning of the topic. I'm like, you know what? I said I clarified that when I started the topic. Some people, that's their job, like NGOs. They need these pictures for grants when they want to get grants, when they want partnerships and all of that. That one is a thing. People say, okay, you know what? It's your birthday. Oh yeah, let me give you money or let me give you something to give to them. They need proof of evidence. But people that they are the ones that take it upon themselves to give in this festive season, they will cook sometimes. They'll go give a lot of people, children, people that are less privileged, and then they now come on social media to now post about it. Like,
okay, you're talking of people
yes,
personally,
exactly.
Okay, at times, okay, that's in that aspect. I think still you can't condemn it because it should be an act of encouragement for other people to do good as well. So that when you do it, I see that you are doing kind of thing. Okay, I'll be encouraged as well. If I'm in the capacity of doing, to go and do as well, because some people something they see before they believe, okay, this thing do exist truly. So if when I see you do it, I can get encouraged from that aspect to go and do also. So it's not condemnable. If you want it to be on social media, cool. If you don't, if you want it to be a silent stuff, too. So it depends on your choice. Okay, it's not what I should condemn at all. I am not in the position to condemn that.
Condemn it.
Everybody has a choice of
preferences,
interest, yes. So it could be if someone should do it, that act can encourage someone else to do as well. So
just they play, they go.
That was the cruise for the cruise.
That's the cruise, though. Just they play.
Let's follow the trend. Look what I talk my own. Just they play.
Yes,
Look, I don't carry last.
Hey, you said, "Yeah, talk on, make no carry last."
Just they play.
Just they play. They play. They go.
Your face show, your clothes white.
All right, now. Thank you very much, Bess. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, take care of yourself, and of course, thank you for calling on the show. I mean, you have to end this with cruise. Just they play, they go. 0700 903 9039. That is our WhatsApp line. You can call me on WhatsApp. Yes, call me on WhatsApp. No, don't call me on WhatsApp. What am I saying? Text me on WhatsApp. Text me on WhatsApp 0700 903 9039. That is my WhatsApp line. This person goes on to say, "Hi, lady presenter. I'm John from Owurunsuki, listening to you." Hi, John. Thank you for listening. I'd really like to hear your opinion about people, celebrities, not just celebrities, like people documenting, filming, taking photographs of charitable activities that are not sponsored by brands, and these people do not own an NGO. I think that I should clarify that whilst having this conversation. I do understand that in these times we have people whose job it is to they have NGOs, they have brands, they have companies, they have parastatals that aimed at giving the less privileged. And yes, they need documentative materials, they need pictures, they need videos to show the trajectory of works that they've done before to attract prospective clients and potential customers. Yes, I mean, the UN funds some, there's UNESCO, there's a whole lot of that, but also there are also some people that takes it upon themselves in this festive period to gift people food, to gift people items, people that are less privileged, people that don't have enough, people that are barely surviving, and they also go about with cinematographers, they go about with photographers, they go about creating content, quote and unquote, with these activities, and they come on social media to post it, to let people know that, oh, this is what I did. Oh, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. And while that wreaks a lot of insecurity, some people also find it very distasteful. But let me know what you think. Do you think that, people should do what they need to do? And maybe like you're like official, one of our callers that said, people need to see this thing that you're doing so that they'll be able to support you, so that they'll be able to say, this person they give now, make me to give them. Or you are of the opinion that your right hand shouldn't know what your left hand is doing. You should give in a very calm and quiet way, because you're not giving for people's applause. You're not giving for people's validation. You are giving so that God in heaven would return and say, my son, you gave from a good place. Let me give you back to you. And that will be more, because that is God repaying you, not you expecting your you're not expecting your reward and your awards from people on social media, people off social media, people wherever it is. Let me know what you think about this topic. 0700 903 903 903. That is my studio line. 0700 903 903 903. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening. Yes, it's better now.
Mercy from Shita.
Mercy from Shita. Yes, you called me before. You are the baddest. You are the baddest. You are the baddest. Doing? I'm very well. How are you doing?
So you don't know Shita.
Me that see you. Ojuwe Legba Shita.
Shita.
Please, me, I know Shita. Where you can't go if you never reach Shita? You not even the Lagos at all. You not even the Lagos.
So maybe I know where they call it.
Come on, tell us. Yes,
so I'm there. You can see what you are talking. There are some people they can never give anybody something. People just so if you didn't say thank you like 10 times, they will not even appreciate. So that is the problem. What I want to say is that if you give somebody something, you don't need people to know. You just do it for God. So if people have been knowing that you are giving this and this, even if in the Bible is Quran, that if you want to give somebody, let people see quickly. So your word is for your God will reward
you. Yes.
But people don't know that. Some people they are doing because they want people to say they have money. You can understand so that they will say they have money, so this will be hearing them. That is how they are done. That one is not anything you want to do this guy, just do it because of God.
So not because you want people to see you.
God said if you give somebody one thing, he will reward you 10 times.
10 times.
So why giving people things? You expose it. So you didn't have any reward from God. So what did you do? Just do it for nothing. So even me in my industry, I'm telling provision. Sometimes the companies they will say they want to give me gifts that they should snap now. I said no. You want to give me gifts, then you want to start. So I want people to know that give me something. I always regret it. I will not even look at that gift. I said, if you can't give me, not to snap me, just to go. So I really hate it. I don't do it.
But those people giving you stuff to snap you, they need to report to their probably line managers or people.
That is my own attitude. Because if I want to give somebody something, even if I give you something the next day, you just say thank you. The other day, you now greet me again. I'll just get annoyed. Because I feel that anything I'm doing, the good I'm doing for people, I'm doing it for myself. Because that is it. If you are doing good, you are doing it for yourself. Don't think because you help people, you call yourself you are expensive or something. You are doing it for yourself. You are going to get the rewards from God. But if you are being exposing that thing, even this night, this topic you are saying, my son just asked me when they are singing one song. He was asking me that what is the meaning of what Dama, the meaning of the song. I was telling him that person said, if you give somebody something, then we now be telling people that God will not reward you for it. So even that is this night, my 9-year-old boy was asking me about it, that didn't understand that song. So I now explain that the song means that if you give somebody something, then you expose it that God will not reward you for it. And there's some things too about you said that people they share something that they will post it. There are sometimes some people maybe they are not the one that sponsor that thing.
Yeah.
Maybe the person that tell them to do it is what he tell them to do.
Yeah.
So that we know maybe they
did it or not. Yes, that's
true. You understand?
That's true.
So that one is both
excusable.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that they know that this there are some people in abroad, they will send money to their family and say, go to this place, give people something and let me know
if you did or not.
You understand?
Perfectly.
And it's not everybody that has knowledge to say, let me send it to the phone of the person. You just post it anyhow. So you understand. So that one too is aside. So that is my own. I'm calling from Shita.
Yes.
Do you feel mercy for the greatest achievement? Messi, Argentina, do you see him?
You people have started though. Because we gave you people.
I'm really happy for Messi.
Because we gave you people.
If you come to Shita, you ask for Diamond Messi. So, I'm Diamond Messi.
My girl.
Great Messi. Because it's a great achievement for him.
Honestly, he has tried. You don't try.
I want to tell youth that they should bring out their talent. So people will know they will help them. They should stop sitting around, keeping their talent on them. He keep doing his own. If you do all of that, that is why they have a great achievement. So youth too, everybody has his own talent. They should try and bring it up. People will help them for it. They should stop begging around, sitting all around anyhow.
Yeah,
so that
I like
is
that.
my own.
I like that. I like the message. I like the message. Thank you very much. Mercy from Shita.
God will help you. Mercy, Diamond Messi from Shita.
Diamond Messi, Eleniyo.
Yes, from
Eleniyo.
Eleniyo. If you see that Sunday like this, it's a very great thing.
Come on.
You know what? You know this Nigeria, I don't understand them. Somebody that has been working since just to collect this thing for the last time. People imagine even I sit there. I did not like where I was before. It's only me supporting Messi.
The Lord did not put it to shame.
They said Ibangwe is son for Messi.
He tried, like Mbappe tried.
Imagine
maybe next one, but
it's a very crazy day. Imagine, but I'm really happy say Messi achieved the goal.
Yes,
so
he
at
did.
Least, by the grace of God, I pray for you. You will achieve
Amen.
everything you want in life. By the grace of God, you will achieve the most greatest achievement.
Amen.
For you. And your family will be proud of you.
Amen.
Nigeria will be proud of you. All the world will be proud of you. Good night. Bye.
Merci, Eleniyo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, what just happened? I love it. Like, she went from giving her 2 cents concerning this topic to advising Nigerian youth. You know, you've worked so hard to make a name for yourself in a particular field. You know, you've given your best. You've thrown yourself at it. You've paid your dues. You've burnt the midnight candles. You've done all of that. And then it will look as if, what's going on? Am I making sense? Because I feel like we all go through that, you know? You are in this process, you are in this journey, and you're trying to understand, what exactly am I doing? You know? You could be a cobbler, you could be a caterer, you could be a banker, you could be anything. And you're asking and questioning your own journey and say, am I even making sense? Can people actually see me? My darling, you will be shocked that people actually see you. And more than you know, a lot of people are rooting for you. And they are banking on you to define what they think or what they know as success. There's too much pressure on success being a particular destination. But success is actually the journey. Success is what you become at the end of the day. You getting the award, you getting the World Cup, or you not getting the World Cup. I mean, Mbappe has made a name for himself. Take it or not, he has made a name for himself, and I love it. Did you guys see the picture of Mbappe and the president of England? What's his name again? Oh my goodness, it skips my mind every single time. It was just really emotional. As somebody was trying to relate it to, okay, not saying anything. No. 11:50 by my time. I need to leave the studio. And on that note, I mean, I feel like our last caller just did justice to the topic, and she made her point clear. And whilst a lot of people have their other opinions that are equally valid, whatever rocks your boat, if you're being paid or you're giving a project to give the less privileged, and you were told to film, you were told to document it for references, you know, like they need something to reference on, that would be valid also. I mean, that doesn't take away the validity of that process. But if you're doing it because you want people on social media to give you a round of applause, or you want people to look at you and say, this girl has money. In fact, she even gave designer bags. Only she gave it out. You know, whatever rocks your boat still. But just make sure that you are not externalizing your validation. You're not being you're not looking outside for what is actually inside. Because the moment people applaud you and say, Omo dada den you, they're shaking you, it ends there. Like, it just ends there for you. You need to understand that it should be beyond that. You should get validated by God. God should reward you. People are just walked into the studio and she's smiling at me. That's why I'm saying everything I'm saying. I'm mesmerized. Okay, I would see you guys when I see you. And of course, I'll be back tomorrow. Be blessed. How are you doing though?
Good evening, Kofo. I'm doing great.
Hey, see you. You're glowing. Christmas glow.
Not Christmas glow, actually.
It's what?
Not the Hamatan glow. I think it's the Hamatan.
Be blessed. What have you been doing? You're glowing in
I've been
Hamatan.
having sex.
All right, that's what Be blessed topic of conversation. That's what she does every time on the show. So you're tuning into her show by 12 a.m. It's going to be a blast. She's holding you there from 12 a.m. all the way down till 2 a.m. What are you talking about today?
Faking orgasm.
Yay! Nigerian women left the group chat. Oh, Nigerian women.
And why are you calling Nigerian women? Because
I know only Nigeria. I don't know if the UK women do that also.
But Nigerian women fake orgasm.
Like, just hurry up and let's be going now. Like,
just help their men.
Just they play. They play, they go. And on that note, I'll be back tomorrow by 9:30 p.m. And of course, hold it down till 12 a.m. Happy Christmas. No, it's not Happy Christmas. Happy New Year. They say it's Merry Christmas down. But I'm just really excited about the Christmas season. It's just a whole lot to be excited for. Life in itself is a gift. And even if you don't have the big, I mean, you check all the things you've achieved this year, and like, I did not buy this, I did not buy that, oh, I did not do this, I did not do that. My darling, you are alive. That in itself is a big one, and you are holding it together. A whole lot of things have happened this year. A whole lot of things are still going to happen. But here we are thankful for every single moment, thankful for life. And I think that in itself is actually a big one. So be kind to yourself, be easy on yourself. And on that note, I will leave the studio now, but do well to reach out and, get to see what I've been up to on social media. I'm up to a lot of dirty December activities. Dirty, but dirty gone. In fact, my December is filthy. It's not dirty, it's filthy December. Yeah, do well to catch up with me across all of my social media platforms. That is TheLadyKofo. That is at the Lady Kofo. TheLadyKofo. I will see you when I see you. Keep it jiggy and keep it logged on to VOP 903.